can't be getting all into single people's business and then say, well, we can't get in married people's
Oh
business. We
no.
have so
I
many
never said that.
opinions. We have so many opinions about what single people feel
Lord,
and do and how valuable they are, but we don't
you
we
see
but
that?
now we got to stay out of married
You don't
people's
know I'm
business. And
single,
I
right?
just think that y'all should stay out of all of the people's business because
Lady L,
like
she talking about the whole conversation, not just
yeah,
you.
just
But
the
like
whole thing.
this is the
But
overarching
But I've never said get in single people business. I'm just saying.
no. I didn't
not
say no, I
comment.
didn't say you
I
did.
want
But
her to
I'm just
finish, but
saying
she didn't get a chance to talk. She right.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying how things have gone.
Mm-hmm.
And we like to stay out of married people's business, but we be all in single people's business, judging them, judging how they live their life, judging if they're happy or not, judging all of the things, especially women, not men. But women, single women in particular, we love getting in single women's business and critiquing how they go about their lives and placing or subtracting, adding or subtracting value to them as if they're a product or something that you buy off the shelf. It
They
and
are.
it's just been that I am not for sale.
It's a
It is not,
metaphor, though.
none of my life, none of my existence is of any monetary value.
Yes,
There
it
is
is.
no, I am not a slave on the fucking block for
Okay, we didn't say
auction.
you was a
That
slave.
is what it feels like. I'm telling you what it
Maybe
You
feels
do
like.
have
doesn't
a
matter.
Listen,
shelf,
as
but
a
you do
single
have a
woman,
shelf life.
hold on. As a single woman, this is what it feels like when you talk about us. And I'm not
Feels,
saying that this is what you are doing,
feelings.
but when you talk about us the way you do, when you talk about us using our vagina as leverage, when you do that, it feels like I'm a slave on an auction block
Why
going
does
for
it
the
feel like that?
highest bidder and then saying, no, she not good enough. You looking at my gums, you looking at my vagina, bend over, let me see this, let me see your toes. And that's what it feels like as a single woman.
Okay, I
And
get it.
you trying to place value on someone that is a human is crazy to me.
Well, look,
And so
bro,
this
How is that crazy when you place value on us, man? How much money do you make? Can you afford me? My lifestyle. Are you a provider? That's literally placing monetary value on men. So guess what? Men place value on you. It could be your vagina. It could be if you're submissive. It could be if you're feminine. We place value on each other. Matter of fact, we judge each other. Matter of fact, each one of us we are for sale to each other. I may not afford your price. Like if you have a price, I may not afford it. So she may be looking for a man who makes $1 million. Maybe I can't buy. I can't cut. I mean, I can't make it. From the people she wants.
whole
But let me
conversation
hop
has
in
been
here.
what
I hear
women
what you're
are
saying,
worth.
let her
Bo.
finish. Let her finish. Let her finish. Let her finish.
This whole conversation and all of these conversations have this commonality to them, and it is what single women are worth to you. And how they choose to live their life takes value away from them. I
yes.
feel like the way women choose to, I feel like the way
I
people in general
fear,
choose to live their
Mm-hmm.
lives,
fear.
especially if they are living their lives in a positive way,
Hold on.
adds
Where we
value
go,
to
Coach?
them. Every single experience that I have had adds
Mm-hmm.
value to me.
What about a
It does
negative way?
not take value away
What if they
from
live
me.
it in a negative way?
Say what?
What if they make poor choices and live it in a negative way? You don't think it
If
takes
they're
value?
learning from them, it adds value to them. I don't understand what y'all don't understand about how life works. Life works like
I've
you
been around
live
here
life, you
too
What if
make
they're
much.
not?
mistakes, and you
Okay.
learn
Been
from
through it
them. That
all.
adds
There's
value
some
to
poor
your life.
behavior that they're not learning from. It's nothing to learn
Yeah,
from.
we
It's
gotta
already.
stop
The thing
capping.
also,
Single women, some of
the
these,
thing
come
is,
on, we gotta stop doing that for single women. We don't
But
have
let's
to
not
sleep
say,
around
what
like
what
but
is
slut
can't
what
say
around.
what's
that
unfair
single
about
And
it
women
you
are
though
may
is
not
not
be that
learning.
way. You may not be that way, but let's just be real. Men want sex. We got to cut the cap out, okay? They're gonna look at you the way they want to look
Mhm.
at you. Stop sleeping with them. We gotta stop
no
capping. We
no
gotta
no.
Okay,
stop.
The,
He
the
if
can
we
be
arg-
want to stop,
hold on, y'all.
okay, if we
Hold on,
need to
love. Hold
stop
on, Rachel. Hold
Good
on,
capping,
Rachel. Hold
night.
on.
This
Hold
has
on, hold
been
on.
great.
Hold on,
I
y'all.
Don't
Hold
run
on.
away.
Hold
enjoyed
on. Hold on. Bo, hold on.
again.
I can't.
Y'all, just
Because
like
y'all
y'all
are not
try to
listening to
dictate
what
a
I'm
man's
saying.
pockets.
You're not a
You
single
no.
woman. And
See,
I'm giving my account as a single
hold
woman.
on. I got it. But you try to dictate a man's pockets and tell him what the hell he can do, but he can't look at you. That's just how men are. Don't sleep with them. It's so simple.
I don't care
No,
how a
it's
man
cool if
looks
they
at
do.
you.
How they look at you.
If
It's
you're
not the
Don't
devaluing me,
open your
you're
legs
not the
and
man I
problem
want.
solved, sis.
That's not the point,
That's
Lady O.
it.
That's not the
No.
point, Lady O.
It
You
is the
you know
point.
what's
That's
you know
true.
what's an
That's the
issue
point,
for
Lady O.
me?
Hold on.
Wait,
Hold on.
it's a very big
Because
issue for me that we will
listen
sit
to what I'm
here and we
saying.
will say a woman is a product with a shelf life, but a man
But
is not a
y'all are
product
talking about
man ain't
with
a
a
men.
product
shelf
of this
Leave
life.
country.
men
A
You're
out
man
not
is
of it.
not.
products.
A
I'm
man
not
is
talking
not.
about men.
I mean, as a man, the first thing you should, as any man out here dating, the best thing you can do is to come to terms with the fact that every woman is going to look at you for your money in some shape or fashion. I don't care if she's serious. I don't care if she likes that you're tall. Guess what? When you guys go out on a date, I don't care if you're going for ice cream. I don't care if you're going to Starbucks. I don't care if you're going to McDonald's. Guess what? You got to pay for McDonald's. So as a man, the first thing that can, relieve all the stress is to know that every woman is going to look at you in some kind of monetary terms, right? She's going to judge your pockets. I don't care, even if she doesn't want you to make $1 million, even if she's okay with you making $20,000. Like I said, once you guys go to buy ice creams are like what, $10? She's going to expect you to pay.
Talking about me as a single woman.
Okay, well,
Take
don't
men
sleep
out
on
of it.
problem
Fuck
solved.
men. Take
You're
them
not-
out
Fuck
of the
men. He
equation.
hates
I'm
men.
talking
your
about
life
me
worrying about
as
what
a
men
single
want.
woman.
You're gonna
Y'all
waste
are
your life
placing
away.
value.
You're trying to dictate
I'm
what a
done.
man
Don't worry about it.
Well,
Don't run
one
away.
at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
Y'all-
Hold on.
I'm
Lady
good.
O, Lady O, Lady
Good
O,
night.
you're talking,
Because y'all
Lady
not
O,
listening to me.
you're talking past them and you're not listening to them.
You're
The
not
whole
listening.
point
I don't have to
was
listen to them because I'm
Well,
trying to
no.
teach them. I'm older than
they
them.
not
They're trying to
asking
tell
you
me
Yeah.
to teach
I'm
them.
trying
They
to
I
tell
asking
agree.
you
them.
to
I agree
listen.
this
Lady
lady.
O.
They're
We're in
asking
the
you to
same age
listen.
group.
Y'all
I'm in your
are complaining
generation.
about me, and I
Lady
don't
O,
complain
Lady
about
O,
me.
did you hear what she said?
I don't want to because she's
Then
not
what is
saying
the point of
anything
you up here
valid.
having a
I'm
why
not
are you
trying
up
to
here
be
having a
funny.
conversation
We
if
got
you're
a
not
Then why
couple.
you
listening?
talking?
Why are
You
you
know what?
talking if you're not
Value.
listen?
She's
Listen,
not.
Lady
The
O,
only I
Lady
don't
O,
care.
Lady O,
Sweetie,
Lady O.
stop.
No,
Stop
you
having
stop,
sex.
stop,
That's
Lady
the
O,
problem
please stop,
solved. We don't
please
care.
stop,
So I
please
don't
stop,
have no value. So you don't want
please
to talk
stop.
to me because
You
my
don't
opinion
have
has no
value because you
value to
keep
you.
worrying about what the man wants.
That's
Just
great.
tell the
Look,
man
look,
what
I
the
want to know
man
how
What
you
you
feel,
said,
Lady
that
O.
is
All right,
not.
hold
And
on,
now
hold
I
on,
know
hold
I
on,
don't
hold on,
need to
hang
have
on,
a
hang on.
conversation with
Let
you
me
anymore.
interrupt.
Because if my opinion,
No,
if my
no.
lived experience has
Hold
zero
on, sweetie,
value
you
to you,
tried, it didn't
me and
work.
you
Let
don't
me
need to have
No,
a
interrupt.
I'm not.
conversation.
Hold on, wait. Let me make the point first. You sitting on here not
Okay.
listening.
Now
You
that
sitting
just pissed me
fair.
off.
This is for the audience. She's sitting up here not listening to what she said. She was basically just comparing to how women's single women lives on these panels be on the chopping block every single day, and it's unfair because a lot of our marriages aren't on the chopping block in the same sense that these single women's lives are. If they could dive deep into our marriages the same way that we dive deep into their lives, I wonder what kind of skeletons will actually start to pop up. That's all she's saying is
It's a panel for a reason. I mean, it's up to you to, to tell your single business. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Not everybody who comes on the panel talks about their personal life. It's a conversation. If you bring in your personal life and you start to use feelings, because every time she was speaking from the fact of my feelings, our feelings as single women, it's a feelings based argument. She already lost the moment she said the way we feel, and we feel like this, we feel like we're products, we feel like slaves. She already lost the argument. You can't use
That's false.
There
On both
is
ends.
there is
Single
no
women are the main
neither
ones
my
that's running around here saying marriage is not a flex. Stop
that's
it.
not what we
Stop it.
said. That's not
Stop
the
it. I
that's not the
don't
point.
care.
That's not the point. You didn't even hear the point. You just talking. She
heard
said
the
that
point.
that their lives are on the chopping block every single day
They
about
put it out
what.
there. Don't get on the internet,
And
then.
fact.
all right, but the
I
thing
agree.
is that we also ask, we dig into their lives. It ain't just them putting it out there.
They
We
do not
dig
It's
into
want-
their
their
lives.
lives. Stop.
And the
Look,
thing,
you can
no,
you
they
can
do
They don't
not.
have to. They don't have to talk about it
So
if they
now,
don't want
no,
to.
wait,
Exactly.
fair enough, but the point still remains the same that our marriages are not up to scrutiny the same way that their
Nobody
lives
asks
are.
us
Yes,
about
it
our
is.
marriage. No one
Yeah.
asks me.
Yeah,
Anybody
nobody
asks
asks.
me anything, Lacey. If you every time you ask me anything about I don't even know if you have. But if anybody asks me about my marriage or my relationship, I talk about shit all the way from fucking. I had 2 people come for me at the same damn time. Just a month ago, I had to go make a fucking video about.
Bruiser,
They went all the way in my. What?
That's one example. That's 2 examples out of how often. How often is your marriage questioned?
Bruh, nobody wants. That's not my fault.
Exactly, because the narrative is hold on, wait, bro. No, the narrative is
I don't know why
talk about people's marriages.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what he's trying to achieve here, but if people are on the panel and they ask you about your personal life and you put it out there, that's on you. We're not here to feel sorry for people. You know what I mean? He's going on. He's messing up the whole conversation. He's messing up the flow of the conversation. So, and I mean, sometimes I like Sweeney. He makes good points, but I don't know. He came to be a captain, save, you know what?